What's going on YouTube? Welcome to my channel. In this video we're going to talk about brakes of SURRON Light BX 2025. It applies to many other models of e-moto, e-bikes, however you want to call them. What I did in my previous video, I upgraded the speed controller to Torp TC 500, right? And right away I noticed the difference. I mean, you can speed this bike up, you can get it fast and quick. Braking is an issue, okay? You need to be able to stop. The next most important upgrade is your brake rotors. And let me break it down for you really quick and easy. So my rear brake was not an issue. It had enough stopping power to even lock the tire, and tire would skid on a hard surface. So the rear brake was not an issue. It works well. You can upgrade it if you want it. I'll probably will, just for the looks, to a floating rotor, and I'll probably do that upgrade later. But as of right now, I don't see a need for upgrading the rear one. Warp9 floating rotor, front rotor. This is a 220 millimeter. If you're bumping up to 220, you need to get a rotor and you need to get a spacer that spaces out your caliper further out. This is the spacer, Warp9 as well. So what I noticed on the websites that I went to, they're not specifying which spacer you need for 2025 SURRON. They only have specs up to 24. It says it will fit 24, nothing about 25. When I reached out to a couple of them, they're like, well, we don't know, we haven't tested yet. So I went ahead and bought my Warp9 for the older SURRON, 20 and above, whatever that is, year you have. And it fits just fine on 25. What I notice is that the factory brake pads are also horrible. First, they're squeaky, coming up to a stop, and people don't hear your bike, but they hear your brakes. That's pretty embarrassing. So what I did is I went ahead and ordered myself Shimano brake pads. There are two different models out there, H03C and H03A. The C are more metallic pads. They're made for, if you're going in the water, in the mud, you probably should get C because they're more made for one of those wet conditions. The H03A pads are more for dry conditions on road. So I went with A because I don't do a lot of mud. I do trails and all, but I usually don't ride in the rain. So what I did is I ordered myself H03A just for my style of riding, and this is what they look like. It also says right here H03A. I don't know if you can see it. We're gonna quickly install them. I'm gonna go for a ride and I'm gonna give you a report of how the new brake pads and rotor combination work. But I'll tell you what, this rotor is a game changer. The stopping power on it, even with the stock pads, crazy upgrade. It's well worth it. I think it was like $60, 60 plus $12 or $14 for a spacer, so like $75, $80. This setup right here, well worth it, every single dollar. 5mm Allen key, okay? There's a little clip in here that always falls out, this little tiny guy. That's cool and everything. We'll get that out, and now we need, 3mm. That's holding them pads. They're a little bit cooked because of the heat and all. We got two pads, okay? Make sure you don't touch the pads or brake rotor with your hands or anything greasy, because you don't want that oil on them and then it bakes in. The spring, this is the part that's always painful, okay? Install the spring. You need to get them beasts in. Get your pin, make sure it goes through the spring. You look at it, make sure it goes through the spring. Tighten them up, and then we have to put that little clip. Don't forget that clip. I'm gonna show you how to line that up, your caliper, to line it up with, align it with your rotors. Kinda important, because you know how sometimes you change your pads and one pad is a little more worn out than the others. And then the second one, because they're not aligned. So I'm going to show you how. So when you tighten these bolts up, go all the way to tight and then back up one turn, okay? Both of them, same thing. all the way tight, and then back up one. I'm gonna show you how to center. Okay, there you go. Now it's kind of floating, see? You hit your front or whatever the rotor you're working with, you press it. When you press, the pads squeeze, and this thing lines, makes it centered. So as you're holding the front brake lever, you tighten this up. I notice it always wants to move as you tighten it up. So what I do is I go really slow so it doesn't move. Now let's take this beast on the road, test it out, and I'm gonna tell you how I feel about this upgrade. Well, let's go for a ride. Check out them brake pads and check out my the tail light. If you want to know more about it, what that is, put in the comment below. I'll explain how to make it. I want to be visible on the road. I don't want to get hit by a car, and with this thing you're not gonna get hit by a car. And when you install new brake pads, don't forget to brake them in. Okay, to brake them in, you speed it up 3-4 times to about 30 miles an hour, and you stop. Okay, just like that, 3-4 times. Tell you what guys, brakes are amazing. $100 all together, well worth it. Every penny of it, every dollar, well worth it.